Bears. Just the name conjures images of raw power and untamed wilderness. These magnificent creatures, with their imposing size and undeniable presence, have captivated our imaginations for centuries. Join me as we delve into the lives of these incredible animals, from the towering polar bears of the Arctic to the elusive sun bears of Southeast Asia. Get ready to be amazed by the strength, intelligence, and resilience of these true lords of the wild. Let our journey begin. The bear family, Ursidae, is a relatively small but incredibly diverse group of mammals. 8 distinct species of bears inhabit various corners of the globe, each uniquely adapted to its environment. First, we have the iconic brown bear, a widespread species found across North America, Europe, and Asia. Their size and temperament can vary greatly depending on their subspecies and geographic location. Next, we encounter the polar bear, the largest land predator on Earth, perfectly adapted to the icy landscapes of the Arctic. Their white fur provides camouflage while hunting seals, their primary prey. The American black bear, smaller than its brown cousin, is a highly adaptable species found throughout North America. They are known for their climbing ability and diverse diet. In the high mountains of Asia, we find the Asiatic black bear, also known as the moon bear, recognizable by its distinctive white chest patch. The sloth bear, found in India and Sri Lanka, is easily identified by its long, shaggy fur and specialized snout for sucking up ants and termites. The Andean bear, also known as the spectacled bear, is the only bear species native to South America. The sun bear, the smallest bear species, is found in the tropical rainforests of Southeast Asia. Finally, we have the giant panda, a beloved and iconic species native to the bamboo forests of China. Bears, despite their differences in size and habitat, share a number of common physical characteristics that make them instantly recognizable. Their powerful bodies are built for strength and endurance, allowing them to thrive in a variety of environments. One of the most distinctive features of bears is their massive size. Even the smallest bear species, the sun bear, can weigh up to 150 pounds, while the largest, the polar bear, can tip the scales at over 1,500 pounds. Their thick fur, which varies in color and length depending on the species and habitat, provides insulation from the cold and helps to camouflage them in their surroundings. Bears are also equipped with 5 toes on each foot, each tipped with a long, non-retractable claw. These claws are essential tools for digging, climbing, tearing apart food, and defending themselves. Finally, bears have a keen sense of smell, which they use to locate food, find mates, and avoid danger. Bears are remarkably adaptable creatures, found in a wide range of habitats across the globe. From the frozen Arctic tundra to the steamy rainforests of Southeast Asia, bears have carved out niches for themselves in some of the most challenging and diverse environments on Earth. Polar bears, as their name suggests, are perfectly at home in the frigid landscapes of the Arctic. Brown bears, on the other hand, are found in a wider variety of habitats, including forests, mountains, and coastal areas. American black bears are equally adaptable, found in forests, swamps, and even mountainous regions across North America. Asiatic black bears prefer the dense forests and mountainous regions of Asia, while sloth bears are found in the tropical forests and grasslands of India and Sri Lanka. Andean bears inhabit the Andean mountains of South America, while sun bears prefer the lowland rainforests of Southeast Asia. Finally, giant pandas are found only in the bamboo forests of China. Bears are often depicted as fearsome predators, and while some species, like the polar bear, are indeed highly carnivorous, the reality is that bears are opportunistic omnivores. Their diet varies greatly depending on the species, the time of year, and the availability of food in their environment. In the spring and summer, when food is abundant, bears will gorge themselves on a variety of foods to build up fat reserves for the leaner months. Berries, fruits, nuts, and roots make up a significant portion of most bear diets. Insects, grubs, and honey are also important food sources, particularly for species like the sloth bear and the sun bear. Fish, particularly salmon, are a crucial food source for brown bears and American black bears living in coastal areas. While most bears are opportunistic hunters, preying on small mammals, birds, and fish when the opportunity arises, the polar bear stands out as a true predator. They rely heavily on seals for sustenance and have evolved specialized hunting techniques to catch these blubbery marine mammals. As winter approaches and food becomes scarce, many bear species retreat to dens to enter a state of dormancy known as hibernation. This remarkable adaptation allows them to conserve energy and survive the harsh winter months when food is scarce and temperatures plummet. During hibernation, a bear's metabolism slows dramatically, its heart rate and breathing slow down, and its body temperature drops slightly. They can remain in this state for several months, surviving on the fat reserves they accumulated during the warmer months. However, not all bear species hibernate. Polar bears, for example, remain active throughout the year, even in the depths of the Arctic winter. American black bears and brown bears are known for their deep hibernation, often spending up to 6 months in their dens. Hibernation is a critical survival strategy for bears living in regions with harsh winters. Spring brings new life to the bear world as cubs emerge from their dens with their mothers ready to explore their surroundings and learn the ways of the wild. Bear cubs are born blind and helpless, relying entirely on their mothers for nourishment and protection. The number of cubs in a litter varies depending on the species and the mother's age and health. Cubs remain with their mothers for up to 2 years, learning essential survival skills such as hunting, foraging, and avoiding danger. During this time, the mother bear is fiercely protective of her young, defending them from predators and teaching them how to navigate their environment. As the cubs grow older and more independent, they will begin to explore further afield, eventually leaving their mothers to establish their territories. The bond between a mother bear and her cubs is incredibly strong, and the lessons learned during those formative years are essential for the cubs' survival. Despite their size, strength, and adaptability, bears around the world face a growing number of threats, many of which stem from human activities and encroachment into their habitats. Habitat loss and fragmentation due to logging, agriculture, and urban development are major threats to bear populations worldwide. As their natural habitats shrink, bears are forced into closer proximity to humans, leading to increased conflicts. Human-wildlife conflict is a serious concern, particularly in areas where human populations are expanding into bear territory. Bears may be attracted to garbage, livestock, and crops, leading to encounters that can be dangerous for both bears and humans. Poaching and illegal hunting for their fur, claws, and other body parts also pose a significant threat to some bear species. Climate change is another emerging threat, particularly for polar bears, which rely on sea ice for hunting seals. The plight of bears around the world highlights the urgent need for conservation efforts to protect these magnificent creatures and their habitats. Protecting and restoring bear habitat is crucial for their long-term survival. This includes establishing protected areas, promoting sustainable land management practices, and creating wildlife corridors to connect fragmented habitats. Addressing human-wildlife conflict is essential for both bear and human safety. This can involve implementing bear-proof garbage disposal systems, securing livestock, and educating the public about how to coexist peacefully with bears. Strengthening anti-poaching efforts and cracking down on the illegal wildlife trade are vital for protecting vulnerable bear populations from exploitation. Combating climate change is a global challenge that requires a concerted effort from individuals, governments, and industries. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions, promoting renewable energy sources, and supporting sustainable practices are all essential for mitigating the impacts of climate change on bears and other wildlife. Bears, with their strength, intelligence, and undeniable charisma, hold a special place in our world. They are symbols of wilderness, resilience, and the power of nature. However, their future is uncertain, threatened by habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict, climate change, and other human-induced challenges. The responsibility to protect these magnificent creatures rests on our shoulders. By supporting conservation efforts, respecting their habitats, and making conscious choices to reduce our environmental impact, we can help ensure that bears continue to roam free for generations to come. Let us use that inspiration to fuel our commitment to their conservation and to the preservation of our planet's biodiversity. The future of bears, and indeed the future of all life on Earth, depends on our actions today. It is